Okay, yeah. So, new location, and the word is philosophical. I had to go to Google to, get the pronunciation right, but philosophical. Alright? So, where I left off is we was going to discuss what the 10-party, I don't know why I do that, what a 10-party manifesto is, okay? So yeah, like I was saying, as we know, the Black Panther Party, which I believe, why they consider it as, they was trying to run for something because it's called a party. And, back then it was real strong on whether it was the Independent Party, Republican Party, or Democrat Party. And, the Black Panther was called the Black Panther Party for self-defense, though. Let's go back to what they say. The original name, for self-defense. Okay? So, yeah, let's get into what they say about, what this 10-point program was, or as they say, manifesto, okay? So now, to me, when I read this, right, so all while I'm doing my research, I'm like, this doesn't seem like they're asking for much, right? I'm like, manifesto, right? Because when you hear manifesto, you think about the school, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm on some, well, dang, I clicked it immediately before I even, because the first I typed in Black Panther Party, right? I'm doing all my research, right? We hear about it. They wore black leather jackets. And mostly what you hear is they were trying to police the police, and that they were carrying guns, right? And that they were a radical group trying to destroy the government. Now, just know the government will think anything is destroying the government, anything that's going against what they say. When they was promoting socialism, the government will say it was radical. Now, before we go any further, we're going to get what socialism is. And it's just not, me being a smart aleck, right? Because some things I heard, I had to look up too. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, I was pronouncing philosophical. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong now. You get what I'm saying? Let's hear it. Philosophical, the wrong way, okay? Sometimes I pronounce it wrong. Philosophical, okay? So, they say socialism is a political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. Now, why is there a problem with the community doing their own thing? I was about to say the community, but why is it a problem? Why would that be a problem? That you want to have say-so of what goes on in your own community, right? Because, in a sense, that's what technically all the division of is the 50 states, right? Also, we know, as I read in the last video, how many they named the major cities that the Black Panther Party was in, which is why they couldn't have that, and it was going international, and it was in prisons, right? But in New York, right, they govern the whole state. Whether you live upstate, downstate, country part of New York, they do that. Georgia, someone is governing the whole state, all those communities. So why is it a problem, right? Even though they give you a little mayor for each community, but the mayor is just taking orders from the higher ups, okay? Your mayor doesn't run your city. Your mayor doesn't get to say what he wants to do. Okay? I know someone who in my city who was running for mayor who could have run, but the people, and by the people meaning the oppressors, they couldn't have him running the city. And he was black, a carbonated being. And he had good ideas for the city. They'll never let you be in charge of your own community. Okay? So, socialism is a political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. So that's also what I learned watching the Fred Hampton documentary and even the movie. And even when you Google them, okay? Wikipedia will tell you this. That's what they wanted. Socialism. That's what they was advocating for, all while at the same time they'll still call them radicals and all of this and want to overthrow the government. But socialism doesn't have anything to do with overthrowing the government. It's just saying we should politically decide what goes on in our community and economically, and the production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. Why is there a problem in that? Okay? So,